This is the episode number 3. I've got a lot of questions that have come in, and I'm going to go ahead and get into them. But before I do that, I want to show you guys something. A crackhead gave me this. He gave it to me. He was selling them, but he gave it to me, and I felt really good about that. It's a butterfly charm and some shimmer hair stuff. So you might see this debut in another episode. This is so big. I don't know what, I don't know. But it's by somebody named Umberto Giannini. So did a crackhead give you anything today? Exactly. Dear Co, I recently met a dude online and I like him a lot. We plan on meeting up sometime in the future, but I'm nervous because I'm somewhat insecure about myself because of my weight. How do I go about getting confidence together to see him? I hope you're not telling me what I think you're telling me. What I think you're telling me is that this man does not know that you're overweight. When you deal with somebody online, of course you want to lead with their personality. Everywhere you go, you want to lead with their personality and let people get to know you first. But I think with online, especially when people start to like each other and stuff like that, certainly people have their preferences. And, I don't know how organically a conversation between him and you would have occurred in real life. I don't know. But if he's not into girls that are overweight, you're setting yourself up for some heartache that's just really unnecessary. You can't expect him to leave his preferences to the side just because you're you. You don't know how shallow he is or how much he may or may not be into overweight girls. You certainly don't want anybody that's going to fetishize you. But, you want to make sure that when you deal with people that you're honest with them. You should have let him know when you sent that picture. Don't send him the little MySpace, headshot where, top down like on some, this. Don't do that. Let people know who you are, and if they can accept who you are, then, you can proceed. Dear Co, I understand that you used to be a bit heftier. You've mentioned being close to 200 pounds at one point. What was the turning point for you? How do you remain so disciplined with your workout routines? What advice would you give those struggling to lose weight? Thanks. Well, yeah, I have mentioned it before that I used to be close to 200 pounds. At some point, I remember weighing in at about 189. And then at some other point, I weighed in once about like 192. And, for me, it was just more of a matter of stuff just stopped fitting, and I remember going to the mall, and at some point I thought that, the size, I was so in denial about it that I thought that the sizes were, had changed. I'm like, damn, size 14 is, they real small lately. Like, what's this all about? What the hell? Because most stores don't go, like the normal stores don't go past size 14. Then I realized one day I went to like some store, I don't know what it was, and got some LEIs, and the LEIs was like a size 18, and they like really fit. They were like some tight jeans, and I was just like, you're a big girl. So when I realized that, I was just like, I need to just lose some damn weight. So I went ahead and just started going to the gym. I didn't have necessarily the discipline to do gym things at that particular point. So what I would do is I would just take the classes, and I'll take the class like 3 or 4 days a week, just something that you have to do. I put myself on a schedule. I started taking kickboxing. I took kickboxing. I lost like probably 30, 40 pounds in like 3 or 4 months. It was just gone just like that. I don't have a problem eating what I want. I just won't go max out and eat like a whole pizza like I would before. Or I won't just grub and just eat a whole pan of mac and cheese. Well, I wasn't even doing that then, and I probably would do that now because I don't have the same excuse. But what I'm saying is, just be mindful of what you're putting into your body, and just try to eat healthy, try to live healthy, walk when it's possible, and don't be lazy. You already know what it is that you're not doing. If you can't find that motivation, and if let's say you can't afford a personal trainer or something like that. I didn't have a personal trainer. I was just really into it. I would just suggest trying to find a workout buddy. Dear Co, I love my thoughtful, kind, and caring significant other, but I really dislike his family. I find them ungrateful, selfish, and negative. He overextends himself for them, and they don't seem appreciative of anything, nor do they value his time. He doesn't seem to see it, or if he does, he doesn't let it affect them. I know it has nothing to do with me, but it bothers me the way they bogart our personal time and are insensitive to our plans. I love that he is all about his family, but they annoy me. How the hell would you deal with this? I would let him know, and I'm sure that you have, that you just don't like that. You won't stand for it, and that you're his girlfriend. His family is his family. You're certainly not asking to be put above his family, but you're asking that your personal time is not, put to the side so that he can go run an errand for mom and them. And if he's trying to have an adult and a mature relationship, then he should definitely recognize that and put his foot down. If he can't do that, I just wouldn't deal with it. I can't play like extreme second fiddle to someone's family like that. And not saying that, again, that I have a problem with somebody, recognizing that family is important, their family is number one. But if it's to the point where we can't even go out, we can't even do things, or when we do have that time for us that, that we have to do, and he's saying, nah, baby, we can't go to the movies because I got to go put my mama's shelf up. Then it's like, you know what? You ain't really trying to deal with me. So I'll say on to the next one. Dear Co, Now, I've been regularly seeing this person for, I'd say, 7 years off and on. We basically link up once or twice a year, fuck quickly, and then she pretends she's my woman for the rest of the day or whatever. Basically, all I'm in it for is the sex. She's an incredible lay, but 2 problems. I've been not quite lying to her to keep things going. And number 2, her pussy is like really rank, like bad. Now, at first, I didn't care. But lately, these past few times, it's like horrific. She cracks it open in doggy and I gag. That said, her shit is incredible. And she's a total freak. Whatever I want, whatever hole, however many times, etc. My issues are 1, should I keep this BS going? And number 2, how do I broach the subject, bitch, wash your ass before I come to your crib? You know what? The both of y'all deserve each other, and I'm going to tell you why. There's no reason in this world why you should be fucking somebody that's pussy stank and liking it. You should be telling this woman that her pussy stank. Like, you need to say something and say, you know what? Your vagina smells bad. Your vagina has a foul odor, and we need to correct this. There's something going on there. I mean, that could be an indication of a lot of things. It could be something that's, internal going on with her in terms of her diet. It could be a disease. It could be anything. And you over here fucking her like, oh, it's all good. It just smells bad. No. Do not have sex with her no more. And tell her what's going on with her body. I mean, I don't know how she can't smell that, but if she can't, then you need to tell her that it smells bad. I'm really disappointed in you. And if you are in my sights right now, So that's it, folks. And, I'm just happy that you guys are watching. And we'll have an episode coming up after this. And another one, and another one, and another one. But you have to send in the questions. So send me the questions, and I will answer them. So guess who loves you? Me.